So let's open up this oil cooler right here. This is a universal cooler from MAXPEEDINGRODS. Again, we got some pamphlets, brochures. Let's check this out. This is how it's packaged right here. So we got these hoses. I believe there are 3 different hoses. So those are 2, and then this is 1 right here. And then this must be the bracket to hold it together. It's hard to do this with one hand, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so this is the adapter plate right here. So it's very solid. And then here is the little cooler right here.
What is it? You have COVID? Your results came from right now?
Alright, so here is the cooler right here. Alright guys, so this is pretty much everything that comes in the kit. So we got your 10-roll cooler right here, and then we got the sandwich plates or the adapter plates that come with the kit. So this is the section that goes with the oil filter. You can tell because this is a flat machine surface, because the oil filters all have the O-rings on top. Now one thing I realized is that they come with an adapter to go with my SR oil filter, but it doesn't fit in here. So this adapter doesn't screw into here. This one does. I'm not too sure what the deal is with that, but we'll make it work. We just have to get the different adapter or different oil filter that fits this adapter right here. This is the side that goes with the block. You can tell because there is O-rings on top of it. I found the adapter piece that screws onto my block, so this will screw right onto my oil where the oil filter used to go on the block. So the way that it's going to work is you can either put the oil cooler on this block right here, then you go 1 line to here, 1 line to here, and that'll be an oil relocation. But if you want to add a cooler, you're pretty much going to do 1 line to here, 1 line to the inlet of this one, and then another line from this one to this one, if that makes sense. And then we got some brackets to mount up this one here, and just this little bracket to hold the lines here. So it comes with 3 different lines. 2 of the lines have 90-degree bends on them, as you can see, and I believe these are like tap-10 AN fittings. But yeah, so this is everything that comes in the kit. It's pretty simple, super straightforward. Let's go ahead and install it right now. Okay, so I actually went out and bought a new filter because, like I said, the SR1 does not fit on this relocation adapter plate because the threading on this is much more bigger. It's a M20 1.5, I believe, is the threading. So just search it up, whatever filter fits. This one is the K&N, was that SO1004. This is the one I'm going to be going with. Now I just need to figure out a place to mount this because I want it to be as easily accessible as possible. I might put it somewhere down here in this corner just so that way it's easy for me to take off and on. But not only that, is I will be installing this cooler portion right here, this little mini cooler that goes with it. So I need the lines to reach wherever this is going to be as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to run it in that corner. Now I don't know where I want this to go. I was thinking somewhere here or right in the back of the intercooler along the radiator, somewhere in here. I'll have to check it out and figure out a place, but I'll let you guys know in a second. So after looking where is the best place, I think I'm gonna mount it, what is this, vertical, straight up and down. Just to show you guys, I have it tapped and bolted straight to the cooler itself. We're just gonna go ahead and test fit it. I put a longer bolt right there. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this right behind. Okay, it worked, guys. So I have it bolted behind here and bolted to here. It's pretty sturdy for the most part. This bracket is really thick. So the bottom I need to work on a mounting system, but for now I'm gonna go ahead and try and mock up the lines to make sure everything can run in this position. So the area that I chose to mount it was right here. If you can see, I just used some existing holes that was on the fender well. As you can see, there's all right there. To mount this in place, this is pretty sturdy. I opted for the sensor to be towards the inside of the well. That way it looks a little bit more cleaner. I will be doing a wire tuck harness on this in the future. We're just getting it ready for the initial shakedown, and we're gonna go ahead and tidy all of this stuff up after we know that, or know what needs to be replaced or changed or upgraded. So like I said, this is where we're gonna be mounting it. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out the lines now. So after tinkering with it for a minute, I got this kind of laid out how I want it to be. Check out this cool light though. This has magnets, so it'll stick and it'll help with filming. This is on its lowest setting right now. But anyway, so I got the two AA lines bolted up under there, just like that. One line is running to the filter down here. Like I said, I will be shortening the lines and stuff later. I'm just kind of mocking everything up, getting it to fit. And then once I tear the car apart again after the initial shakedown, I will be fixing all of this nasty looking wiring and hoses running everywhere. But yeah, so I have the line running in here. I just have one line that needs to run from the filter to the bottom of the oil cooler right there. So the last line, the last hose is right here that I need to bolt up. So remember that light I was showing you guys? It's magnetic. So I have it up on the garage, pointing on the car. And hopefully it's a little better, but yeah, it was dark and now I can see. So that's pretty sick. So anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and bolt up this last 90 degree to the bottom of the oil filter right down there. All right, y'all, so I am about 90% sure that I'm going to tear this thing apart after the next event and kind of just clean it up, because there's a lot of things that I would have done differently than the previous owner. So, and it's giving me a bunch of headaches. So I probably am going to be tearing this apart after the event. But for now, let me just show you. I finally got this mounted up. Like I said, do not throw any hate comments. This is just temporary to get me through the event. And then I'll be taking everything apart. But I got the oil cooler all mounted up. The relocation adapter plate is right there. And then of course, we got the new plate mounted to the block there. So all there's left for me to do right now is to put the alternator back on, which is right here, and then fill up the oil and then check for leaks. And that will be the end of this install till we go ahead and redo everything. The only reason why I'm going to redo it later is because the event is in like less than 2 weeks and I have to go to work between that time. So I'm not going to have time to tear everything apart like I really want to. So this is just a quick messy install of the MAXPEEDINGRODS oil filter relocation kit. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for the install. It was actually pretty straightforward. I did run into a little bit of a hiccup, but it's just because of this car. You guys shouldn't run into any of these issues that I ran into. But one tip is to make sure you get an M20-1.5 threaded filter, so that way you can use it on the relocation adapter, and you guys should be good. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and tighten all the fittings down before you put it in the car. It'll make your life a lot more easier. That's one thing that I learned as well. Other than that, I want to give a big shout out to Max Speeding Rods again for sending the kit out, for always sponsoring and rocking with us over here at Car Shop Blue. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the description. I'll have other links as well as a discount code to save you guys a little bit of money, alright? Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one, alright? Peace out and stay good.